Good morning from Cornwall, and welcome to Gardens, Plants and Other Things. I'm not too sure what I'll do today, but I'm sure there'll be something that I can find to do in the garden, and I'll take you along with me. So this is the compost that I made last year, and I only use soft cuttings like grass and salad, leftover salad and stuff from the house, any organic material that's soft, so that it decomposes quicker and I get a fresh batch every year. There's a little area behind the shed that I have just weeded. These the ferns and the geraniums and the daisies were all there. I just weeded it and put some of my little stone mushrooms there. And I found this stone column hanging around, and I thought it would be the perfect place for my little cherubs. Every year I move my garden ornaments around. It gives the garden a new lease of life. I like to move everything around, so that's what I've done. I've introduced this to this area. And when the fern gets big and the hydrangea comes into bloom, and I've put some poppies in there, I believe, and that's going to look really lovely. So this is a little patio area near the pond, and this is a lovely Paris that's just coming into its own. The colour will be absolutely beautiful. And there's the pond. We've got a lot of koi carp in there. And these lilies are lovely. They've produced quite a lot of blooms this year. And they got there just by themselves. I think a bird might have dropped some seed or whatever. I've had them for about 3 years now, and they're just getting bigger and bigger. So we pay a little visit to the greenhouse. It's not really that much going on in the greenhouse at the moment. I've got my geraniums ready to go into pots outside, but I'm going to give them another week or two before I do that. It's the beginning of May, but the Cornish say, don't cast a clout till May is out. And a clout is Cornish for garment or coat. So it's warning you not to get too excited about the warm weather. And I like to keep the hostas, or some of the hostas, in the greenhouse because they remain in really good condition, whereas if you put them out, there's always that sneaky little snail or slug that will get to them. So I enjoy them in the greenhouse. And I've also got poppies that have just popped up and self-seeded themselves. And I'll grow them on and then put them out. I've got a lot of poppies outside as well. They're lovely. And this is the little area that I use for my cuttings and shrubs and things like that, perennials. And I've grown all this stuff from little tiny sprits. There's a lovely mint. It's eau de cologne mint, and it smells absolutely gorgeous, like perfume. Eau de cologne perfume, beautiful. So this is the red-tipped petunia, and the blue aquilegia mixed in with it. It just looks lovely. It's early May, and everything is decided it's going to bloom. I think this is my favourite time of the year because everything is in such pristine condition. And this is another aquilegia. It's a nice it's a lighter red. There's all different colours of that aquilegia. And here's a lighter purple still. The first one I showed you was a very royal blue. That's a lighter purple. And that's my first rose. There's a lot of buds on the roses, but that is the actual first rose of the season. I'm expecting a really good show of roses this year because I feed them blood, fish and bone, and they just love that. And this is red campion, which is I always leave some nice wild plants in the garden. And this is a lovely stonecrop, which is quite red. I like that very much. I hope you've enjoyed your visit today, and it would be lovely if you would like, share and subscribe. And with that, I'll say love from Cornwall.